So to help understand what we've got down here in the basement above the main room, where you've seen us taking away these planks, is this main beam runs from one side of this room to the other. It's massive, it's like a tree, and it's solid and it supports all the joists. Now, as you know, the joists at this end are both rotted away from way back when the farmhouse had lost its roof and the water was coming in. New roof now, but repairs need to be made to everything that rotted out during the time that it was roofless. So one of the suggestions in the comments last week was that we get the chainsaw and cut bits up fire sized as we go, just letting them drop, and therefore you're not dealing with such huge amounts of timber, heavy stuff. So we've got a chainsaw, an electric one that we bought with us from England. Not sure whether it's man enough to do this job. It was only a bargain basement one that we picked up, but going to give it a go. Going to put a hard hat on, the old noggin, but as I say, because these are supported that side by this, and that end of the joists is still strong, should be able to chop this bit up into smaller pieces for now, and open this space up for more work to be done. That's the plan. I've sent the drone up into the room above. We called the drone Jenny, and to get a different perspective rather than just my back. Okay. So although we've got electricity now, as you know, the whole saga on that, it's obviously not installed in the walls for obvious reasons. So what we're having to do is run lead lamps for our lights and extension leads for our power for things like this. So if sometimes you see some wires dangling in the background in any of the shots, that's why we're literally running leads here, there and everywhere to power stuff. Obviously in time that will all be nicely installed, but you do for now what you have to do for now. So profound. Well, it's a thick old beam, this one, isn't it?
Wait.
These are going to make lovely firewood, aren't they, to be fair.
Wow, that's a tough
I
one.
think there must be a nail there.
Where's your hat?
My hat's over there, protecting the wall. Right, so I'll leave that one and we can...
Well, I can have a look if
we can
there's any
finish it with an axe at a later date, can't we?
later date.
Jen, you going for a swim?
This is be perfect size. Look,
Yeah.
his and hers.
Oh, his and hers plunge pool. Yeah.
Go down is
Plus the spiders,
Oh
obviously.
no! Some creepy crawly
No,
stuff.
there's no spiders in there.
Oh,
Trust me.
the crawly things. I don't
I
know.
moved them all out before I started. Yeah, Jen's just
Little spider.
retrieving the logs.
Oh, very dry. Oops.
There's the actual spout down there where they released the wine once all the grapes had been trod.
Oh, he's got that. I don't know where the. Oh yeah, there's nails.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't cut it in half. It's almost there though.
No snakes in there.
No snakes, no. Snakes only go where there's food.
It's food, yes. Oh, this.
They look like those little lizard things.
Right, look at that.
Just let a bit of light into this room, hasn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
While we're here, I'm going to ask people's opinion on these stones. They've actually got like a blue.
Yeah, kind of shimmering. Huh?
Yeah,
It's quite nice. But it's still cold.
yeah. What do you all think of these stones, guys? Leave a comment if you think we should keep it as it is. Or modernise it.
Nothing's going to follow me.
Nothing's going to fall on you, mate.
Oh, this is big.
Yeah, it's a big lump that one. That'll burn all night.
Okay, that's it. I'm getting out.
Quick, there's a spider behind you.
I'm not scared of spider. I'm scared of the creepy crawly stuff.
Oh. Well done.
Thank you.
Whilst we were down there picking up the pieces of wood we just cut, we took the opportunity to clear some of this earthen floor away. We hadn't done this before because there was literally no light coming through, and the electricity we didn't get till just before we left, so we couldn't even light the room. So it kind of just got left as a bit of a store area. But now we've been in and out a few times with the cement mixer, which we store under there. It was difficult to push on that horrible floor. So we took the opportunity to clear up some of the lumps and bumps. And we didn't intend to do this job, actually. It was just something we started doing without much thinking about it. Because it was pouring with rain outside, we just started putting a few bits in a bucket, and, well, Jen putting them into a bucket, and me just taking them outside and dropping them on an area that we were probably going to make a patio on, so they were going to good use. But we ended up getting a bit carried away and excavating more than we actually intended. Had we known that, we would have pushed the wheelbarrow in and filled the barrow up instead of taking a bucket at a time. But nevertheless, in the future we want to make this room into our master suite, the bedroom. It seems an impossible task when you look at it now. But if you can imagine a beautiful parquet floor in there and the walls all beautifully lit. Being subterranean, it's going to be cool in the summer because it's being underground, and obviously not so cold in the winter time, especially if we insulate it nicely. So that's what we're up to at this stage. Jen enjoys doing the digging because she's always hoping to find some rare Roman artefacts but all we ever find is the broken teacup of the farmer that used to live here. Nevertheless, it's always fun to look.
Oh, I got something. An old bottle opener. Goodbye. Thank you for your service.
Try and get some of these broken tiles and bits from the door.
Ah, okay. Yeah, this lovely stone down here. This big bowl.
This one, yeah, amazing, isn't it?
No, I am. Broken old tile. Oh, it's got a nice pattern to it. Maybe pottery. Oh.
Roman?
Roman. Good luck.
Roman in the gloaming. Here we are in the room from above. You can see that corner's cleared now. There's the famous plank. And next we're going to start on pulling up the planks on that corner. We're hoping that a builder may come soon and take a look and give us a price for relaying a proper floor, either with block and beam or replacing it with planks, new planks. So we'll keep you posted.
So this is what we collected. Go to the back. We've been given this wood from one of our friends. Got the last one.
What did it? It's only half of it. We've got to go back for more.
Today.
Yeah.
So it's the last of the first lot. We have to go back and pick up the second load. And this rain as well. There's the second lot. Been given this stack of timber, and I'm going to use some of these for my garden raised bed. So I've already chosen which one I wanted to use. So it's just I just need David to help me cut this. and then I'll bring it down to the bottom terrace and plant my strawberries and peas and onions in it.
You got a pen?
I've got a sharpener. Mark it. Done.
So this morning I'm making a start on the base for our cabin. It's going to go in this area. I'm pegging it out, putting a string line in, and then I can drop in my blocks and level them up. So really just getting a flat base to start off with on this very slopey land is going to be a bit of a challenge, but we love a challenge. And yeah, so we're sort of 3 meters by 4 meters for our size, and give or take, because not all of the planks that have been cut are exactly the right length, so I might have to bodge it a bit here and there as usual. But I've got my sketch. What we're going to start with is 3 skids sitting on top of the blocks. The reason for that is that it can't be a permanent fixture without obviously planning permission and that sort of thing. So it has to be something that can be moved and or dismantled should it be required to do so. But I'm going to make it as sturdy as I can. You've seen the timber that we've bought, and it's very impressive stuff. So a lot of measuring and marking to get started, and once we've measured and marked, we'll film some more. So having marked out our rectangle for our base, the first thing we're going to do is put our blocks in 3 lines of 3, 9 blocks, and on top of those will sit the skids that the cabin will in turn sit on top of. Now some people would dig the whole area up and fill it with concrete, but we're not big on concrete outside. It's not good for the environment, etc. Just don't like the idea of it. It's expensive as well, you know, and a lot of hard work. So the system we're going to use is we're going to dig down just through the top layer of the earth and fill the hole with gravel. It doesn't have to be that deep, and the blocks will sit on top of the gravel, and then we'll be able to add or subtract gravel, whatever's needed to get the level. So this is the first one. I don't know if Jen's panned down to that, but it's yeah, so starting in this corner, topsoil removed, going to fill that with gravel. even looking at level at the moment. We're just looking at getting everything in position. And then once everything's in position, we can get the spirit level out and start doing it as it should be done. So these are the blocks we're going to use. They literally sit there. We will fill these with concrete to make them into solid concrete blocks. At the moment, obviously they're quite weak, but once they're filled with concrete, 9 of them will be a nice solid base to sit the cabin on. So that's where we are now.
Smoking.
The reason it's smoking is because the drill gets clogged up with wood. So go halfway, then pull the drill back out, and that will clear the...
Okay. Smoking again. This will be good for
Jen, the drill's going backwards. The drill is going backwards. See the red button on the right?
This one?
No, that's backwards. And the other button on the right hand side, that's forwards. That's why it's hard to push it through the wood.
And this one is full of stuff. Okay, this one is a bit quick. No wonder why it was hard. You just Okay.
It's amusing for the audience, especially the men.
Oh no, I've got a free drill.
I see a lady trying to drill a hole with the drill running backwards.
Yeah.
But at least you're having a go.
It come off.
I can get it out for you, but you'll have to take the camera.
Okay.
Do is put the drill back on.
Yeah.
Pull it forward and then hold the chuck. So it tightens, then reverse it. And come back out.
I make it look so easy.
You plunge it halfway, pull it out, go the whole way.
Okay, did you hear that? Okay. My
There's
turn,
a
my
jug there
turn.
somewhere, but it's too rude for our kids.
Oh no. No, don't, because the kids watching.
Are they?
I don't know.
They should have better things to do than
Wind us up. The wood is broken. Okay, no matter fruit.
Your bottom screw's not lined up at all. Can you look on the inside, you see?
Yeah.
That's it.
Oops. I can do that a bit.
You're going backwards, are you? You're not? No, you're alright.
It went the.
You missed the boards altogether.
I have. Go that way.
What you can do is unscrew it again and then angle the screw
Towards the other side.
towards where the board actually is.
Okay. It's very soft.
Or move the board a bit.
Um,
It should pivot, shouldn't it? Because you've only got one screw in. No. Yeah, take this and I'll finish it off.
Okay. Oh, go away, bee. Go away, bee. Oh, a bug, sorry. Oh dear. My man come to the rescue.
Yeah, you can do this, you just...
I can do it. It's gonna take me longer than...
necessary. Wet knees down here as well, this is uncomfortable. Use the hammer.
Okay.
Shame that oak tree is right there, isn't it?
I'll dig it up and move it
Dig it
somewhere.
up and replant it.
Move it somewhere.
They're a bit sacred, aren't they, oak trees?
Move it, I think, where there's a dead...
Mind you, the leaves don't look great, do they?
No. I can plant it in the forest. Huh? Yeah. Yay, thank you. So that's my...
This is a single bed with a mattress.
That will be enough for now, and I'll make another one. I'll ask him to make another one. So...
Well, if you get the wood down here, we'll put one
Yeah.
next to it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you.
You're going to dig that up today, or now we've mentioned it in the film? Probably.
I will dig it up. I'm not gonna kill it. Now I know what it is, because I thought it was a holly bush. Okay, thanks. So what I'm gonna do with these, I'm just gonna no dig, lay cardboard on top of the grass, and then fill it in with compost. I need to buy some more compost. I've got some in the garden, the bottom of the garden, but I'll buy compost from the garden center. So I've collected this cardboard for this purpose. Thank you.
So today we're digging a simple trench for our soak away. We're going to have a soak away pipe running down there for washing machine, hand basin, washing up sink and that kind of thing. That's just going to go away to a graded soak away, which is actually on the next level. This is made, the position we want our soak away is where I've placed that pipe at the end there. So we've placed this pipe where we want the soak away to go down, which has meant a slight mess up where I'd put the foundations for the shed. The middle foundation is going to run along the soak away line. So what that means is now, instead of having 3 pillars, I'm going to have 4. I'm going to put a row there and a row there. So our skids run across 4 instead of 3. So it means buying 3 extra blocks, but you know, they're only €1 each or whatever, so that's not a problem. We've already got a slope on this ground, so it naturally runs away. I'd like to grade it a little bit with gravel, so it's not absolutely gushing out the other end. It'll be a more steady flow. So that's today's project, digging this channel. This is the morning after a tremendous storm that we had last night from about 11 PM until I fell asleep, I guess around 4 o'clock. It was really blowing. I think we miss a lot of the power of the wind here because we're in something of a valley. As you know, we're surrounded by a big hill with all the trees growing, and that's the same at the front. So we've got some of the gusts, but not too badly affected. I'm up on the balcony this morning looking down on the trench that I was digging yesterday to lay our pipe that's going to go under our shed, which you can see the blocks down there for, and away down to the soakaway. And down here on the second terrace you can see where Jen's starting to make some raised vegetable beds. I think she's put 3 in so far, and she's sorting out the soil, sifting out the stones and adding compost. So hopefully they will eventually start to produce some nice veg for us. Here's the stack of wood that we were donated. We're going to use that, well, for one, Jen's used part of it to build a raised beds, and I'm going to use some of it to build a big outside workbench. The idea being that when I start building the shed, I'll have somewhere out here to work on, that it doesn't matter if it gets wet. I mean, you can see it's had a big soak in last night, but it'll dry out. Some nice big fat planks, so that should make a nice workbench. Yes, it's a beautiful morning this morning. The birds are loving it. They must have been scared last night, getting blown around, but yeah, they all seem quite chirpy this morning. So during the storm last night, this branch broke off of our lower olive tree. We never saw it happen, but you can see that it was only barely hanging on for life. So yeah, I'm sure that'll make some firewood in the future. You have to let it dry out for a while because it's got olive oil inside it. Well, I don't know about that, but I know it really burns well. Down there,
Hola!
we have Jen continuing with her quest to make vegetable beds. She's determined, shall we say.
Yep.
But having fun?
Yep.
What are you actually doing at the moment?
This is very stony.
Very stony.
Stony.
So you're sieving out the stones by hand, the bigger ones.
Yep. And then lay in cardboard box underneath, and then before putting the soil.
That's to suppress the weeds and the grass and everything.
Yeah, so I don't have to dig it up.
Yeah. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, thank you. So I planted my strawberries on this side and peas on the right hand side.